You're covered. You're in good hands. We're on your side. Insurance companies tend to focus on getting you coverage, but what happens when you're not covered? It's common for us to ask, are we covered, or what does our policy cover? Which is a great question, but it's also important to understand what's not covered. Along with understanding what's included in your insurance policy, it's just as important to understand what's excluded in your insurance policy.
Exclusions? Huh?
Today, we're going over 3 specific scenarios that our agency has recently experienced where knowing what's excluded in a policy was just as important as knowing what was included. 1. An elderly lady contacted our agency for insurance advice. She had owned an investment home through the same insurance company for over 15 years. The current tenants in this property decided to non-renew their lease, and our caller had every intention of cleaning the home before renting the property to new tenants. But during the same time that the current tenants moved out, the investment homeowner became ill and was hospitalized for over a month. Slightly over 60 days later, the elderly lady was on the mend and was just about to put the home back up for rent when the property experienced roof damage due to an intense hailstorm. While in the midst of resolving the roof damage, the property experienced yet another incident as neighborhood vandals broke in and lit a firework on the inside, ruining the carpet. Between both incidents, the estimated damage to the property was over $30,000. To her surprise, the insurance company denied both claims, stating that coverage was excluded due to the home being vacant for more than 60 days. Needless to say, this poor lady was extremely shocked as she was completely unaware of this exclusion to her insurance policy. 2. A business owner buys commercial insurance that supposedly covers theft on and off the premise of his property. Shortly after nearly $20,000 is stolen by an employee of the business, the owner learns that theft by an employee is excluded from his commercial policy, and the claim was denied. The insurance company stated that employee theft should be covered by an additional crime and/or employee dishonesty coverage, and that his commercial policy did offer coverage for theft except theft by employees. 3. And we're going back to 2018 for this one. All forecasts showed Hurricane Florence coming through North Carolina in the fall of 2018. Just days before the hurricane, our agency received tons of calls and requests to confirm insurance was in place or to put insurance in place on their homes, buildings, and cars. We did our best to advise all callers that flood is almost always excluded in the majority of these policies and that flood insurance must be purchased separately.